Okay, we're coming to you live from beautiful downtown, southern, sunny California. All right, now we're going to do this update on this potato unearthing. I'm going to dig up an area of where I planted potatoes, and we're going to see what it's looking like a week later. Okay, so let's go check this out. And I won't be able to see in the live stream until I come out of the sun back here into the shade. All right. Let's do this. Not now, but right now. Okay. Bam. Here we go. Around. Turn this around. There we are. All right. Here we're at the site. And I can't really see what you're seeing. All right. So let's see. Okay, you can see my hand down here. Okay, I'm barely can see what it. Now, so we're gonna carefully dig back. This I've got a green leaf. Can we see? I don't know if you can see that right there. Can we see my hand? Can we see over here? I believe you can. All right, you can see this green leaf. I'm thinking that's coming from the potato. All right, so we're going to carefully dig back here. Okay, I don't want to damage anything. All right, so we're being ultra careful. It's looking like that's coming from the potato. It's looking like a root. That's grass. I do believe that's a weed. Yes, that's a weed there. Okay. Let's check and see. Now this, it doesn't look like a weed. It could be. I am just thinking it may not be a weed. And it could be a weed growing here. All right, let's unearth this some more. I'm starting to think it's a false alarm. And it is actually a weed coming through. But as we reveal this here, we're going to find out. Okay. I continue to dig down. Yeah, I'm thinking possibly this is a weed. False alarm. But again, you see what the deal is. Now down in here, a couple inches below the surface, the ground is still moist. It's been pretty cold here. Today's about, I don't know, 75, 78 degrees. Temperatures are getting warmer in the desert. And I'm looking to see if this is connected to a potato root, is what I'm looking to see as I'm unearthing this root. And for anyone that may be wondering, what in the heck are you talking about unearthing? It's just a term for digging it up. It's a $2 word, college word, for what it's worth. It's just, anyways, something that the algorithm will pick up. Unearthing. It's a better term. Alright, I'm starting to wonder, maybe this was, oh, worms. I've never seen worms here. We have a worm. We actually have a worm. That is great. Amazing to see this little worm here. He was doing fine until I picked him up. That's good. That is great to see. Actually, I find it amazing to see. I didn't put any worms in here. I'm like shocked. It's a good sign. And this may be just a false alarm here. As it's looking, this was just nothing more than a weed growing. The leaf here looked like it might have been something else. Okay. So I'm not sure if there's anyone in the chat. I realize this is kind of boring right now. But have you ever seen anybody dig up potatoes they planted to see how they were doing? Have you ever seen what the potatoes look like a week after they're planted? Is there any progress that's visible? That's the question. Is there any visible progress in the life of a potato in a week? That's what we are going to find out. Okay, most people just bury their stuff and forget about it. Well, let's dissect this here and see what we can find. I got to be getting fairly close to where they're actually located in here. As we unearth this. Again, I know this is boring, but at the same time, what do you know, there should be some kind of anticipation to see, what's it going to look like. What's it? Now, I planted whole potatoes that had some very big, I thought they were roots, but it's actually like the potato vine that where the potatoes grow that produces the actual potato. And so I know I planted some over in this department, in this area, in this section of this hole. Okay. And I don't want to damage anything. And I planted probably more potatoes. I've learned RG Homestead. RG Homestead helped me with this after I went off camera. He told me I needed to get some horse manure, or I told him I had some rabbit manure, rabbit pellets, and he said that would be fine. So I got a hold of some rabbit pellets from when I was raising rabbits and put it in here, which I'm not seeing any evidence of at the moment. They broke down already, it looks like, which is great. Providing nitrogen to the area, to the soil. Looks like I may need to get some more. It looks like I need to change my location a little bit. Maybe I'm not down far enough. But the potatoes, we should have revealed something right in here at this point. Okay, that's from rose bush I planted. Okay, so now let's dig back. I'm going to dig back right here. And we should see some signs, some growth going on. Okay. Now, I'm not sure who's in the chat. I can't see anything at all. Too much sun. And I hope you can see what I'm seeing. I'm thinking you probably can. All right. Okay, so we're going to dig over here. I was really expecting to see some potatoes already. I guess I should have prepped this ahead of time before I went live. We're going to find what's going on. All right, let's see. Okay. All right. Now we've got evidence of the... Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to have to change this and turn it. I see my hand. All right, I can see my hand. All right, you can see what I'm seeing. I can barely see my hand. All right, I'm seeing a potato, I believe. It's a rock. No, it's a potato. All right, I'm seeing these little delicate roots. It's like the potato's drying up. All right, we're gonna unearth this carefully now. We have located it. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna have to get a little stick here. Just kind of work it with this stick carefully so I don't damage what's going on. But I want you to see what nobody sees. Okay. There's lots of little feeder branches coming out from this right here. This is where you need a little bitty, like you need like a little paintbrush to kind of rake back the dirt so you don't damage anything. Yeah, in a week. Oh wow, I just busted that off. I'll show you what I busted. Okay, it's developing, guys. How cool is that? Alright, I'm going to have to take this and show you here. Unfortunately, I broke this. This was... Okay, I'm not sure who's here, but this is what just broke off. Okay. I'm going to show you down inside where I'm at. I don't know how well you can see, but I'll point it out. Right here at the end of the stick is another one I'm not going to touch. Okay, this is the actual potato here. All right, that's the potato right there. Okay, and then you see all these little feeder branches, all these little roots going out, okay, spidering out, okay, all these little spider roots. Next one and next one, and these in here, and then these over here. I can't see my screen at all, so I'm assuming you can see it. All right, so there's the evidence of unearthing a potato. How cool is that? And then there is a little flower that should come up to the surface that's on its way after 1 week. That's a lot of progress in 1 week. Pretty cool. Cool beans, cool beans. All right, now I've got some carrots that my stepson put in the freezer by accident. And so we're going to give them this nutrients from the carrots as well, along with this some little bit of celery ends, and that ought to make them good. All right, so let's go in the shade and let's see who's in the chat, so I can see who's visiting, who's hanging out here. All right, 3 in the chat. Let me see who's in the chat. Little dumb. But why are you digging them up? I'm not digging them up. Will, Lydia, Maya, and more, thanks for being here. RG Homestead. Thank you, RG. And we can see that it is doing its thing, and thanks to you, RG Homestead. The information you gave me, I'm sure, made all the difference in the world. All right. So, we've got progress after 1 week. I think that's pretty cool. And how often, does somebody dig up what they planted? Okay, we have, I can't see the gray scale, so I'm commenting at the moment. I grew potatoes last year, but the cats were using my grow bed for their potty. So it was too gross out to eat them. Yeah, that would be a little iffy, it'd be too much concentration, I think. And maybe not. I don't know enough about it. But it may be too much concentration of the wrong stuff. If it can mix with the soil and break down and neutralized by the sun. The ultraviolet in the sun rays clean. It kills germs. The ultraviolet rays do. But a lot of concentrated urine. Yeah, I understand. I don't know. You'd have to. I do that. Yeah, that just makes sense. So anyway, sorry to hear that. First time for me to grow these. I haven't grown a garden. I was a kid last time I was fooling with the garden. And I tried to grow one before out here on my yard, and all the rabbits and squirrels ate up what I planted, little pre-starters. Within a couple weeks, they were gone. Chen, did you get your... Yes. Dry rosemary. I could have picked it fresh, there's people growing it everywhere out here. But anyways, got some dried rosemary. It's all good, Lydia Maya, much more. Oh, you can plant them, what I've learned, like in a plastic trash can. You can plant potatoes in that. That would keep your cats out of it. Put it in the sunshine on a porch or something outside. I put pillows out to distract them too. I'm growing stuff too. I have a big pill bug problem. They eat all my started them in the greenhouse this year. Wow. Well, pill bugs, they're pretty good for the soil, but if they're eating your plants, don't know that about them eating plants. Back to the cake. Be back later. All right, enjoy there, Will. Thanks for dropping in, my friend. Okay, I'm going to bury this up and let them do their thing. I'm going to give them a little more water, but yeah, I'm going to add a little bit more of the rabbit droppings that I have on the surface into the dirt, along with the carrots sliced up and some of the celery. And I should have a nice, except in bounds, too many in one spot might make them smaller. But these are those great big russet restaurant potatoes. These are the big ones. Love you in Jesus. You betcha. Thank you for being here. I can't see who's the grayscale. I can't pick up in this light. Let's see who this is. Cobco. Cobco? I'm not sure. I'll have to go to your channel. I'm not sure who you are at the moment. Yeah, planning to do a mound potato method in an old trash can this year. I've seen some videos where they come out pretty good, actually, in a trash can. You just got to, when you go to dig them up, you just knock the trash can over, and pull the dirt out and get your pretty slick, actually. I'm going to turn this camera around. You can't really see the snow on the mountains right now with the sunlight. Oh, yeah, you can see it. All right, I'm going to turn this camera around, show you this weather out here. Bam, let's see if I can zoom. But with the lighting, I'm not seeing very well. There's that snow on that mountains won't last long. I'm wanting to do about an hour video with the birds chirping, looking at the snow-capped mountain. Haven't been able to get to that yet, or it was really windy like it is now, and you're going to hear too much interference from the wind. So that's been my other dilemma. But I want to catch it before all the snow's gone. It's probably my windows today or tomorrow. After tomorrow, snow will be so faint. And I'm glad we got all the snow. This is the longest winter we've had out here in this desert. And you can see the river, water flowing down there in the river if I got this at the right angle. But the river, they shut the dam off, which is too bad because in the summer it's nice to go play out there in the water. People take their four-wheel drives and motorcycles and horses, but it's too bad they shut the water down. I'm thinking you can see the water out there. I can't see it right now at the moment. I can't really, I see my reflection in the screens, all I'm seeing. So I hope you can see it. I'm trying to get you the right angle. All right. Well, hold still, Ken, LOL. I give you another look and hold still before I turn the screen around. All right, here we go. I'm thinking you should be able to see part of the little river, the stream, right now. I guess I could go down there at some point here real soon before they shut the water off. Go down there and film it. I'm thinking you should be able to see it at this point. If you're watching it on TV, you can see it up personal. You can see that mountain really up close and personal too with the snow on it from your television screen. I think that's a dove out there making noise. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to turn this around. We're looking. This is my pine tree up here. The owls love this tree right here. I don't see them up there. I'm going to turn the screen around. Bam. There. All right. can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. And the dark clouds have passed me by. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Texas Life, Julie, my friend, how you doing? Look all around, ain't nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, ain't nothing but blue skies. I don't claim to be a singer. I just enjoy singing. Yeah, this is the longest winter we've had. So I'm assuming our summers may be a little bit milder nowadays. I mean, this summer anyway. And maybe not. So, well, I gotta get to my shower ring for my clawfoot tub. I don't know who ran until he comes to... Ken don't know rain until he comes to Oklahoma. Oklahoma, Arkansas. Now don't forget, I've lived in the South. I've lived in Oregon, which, well, nobody knew that till now. Yeah, so I know wet, rainy. Oregon and Washington have the longest winters. Long winters. Washington they last longer than Oregon, actually. And I know about long winters. But for the desert, this desert over here is not a very good dessert. But we needed the rain. The snowpack is good. Yeah, Wyoming, Montana have long winters also. That's true. Or the heat and dry in the West Texas. Yeah, it's probably a lot like the desert here in California, I'm assuming. I remember driving on the 10, going through Texas, and it was, this is Texas? I didn't know it had all this desert. But, you know, you start in Texas driving in the morning, you're leaving it at that night at 12 o'clock. You know, it's a 12-hour drive through Texas, if you're on the 10. I'm glad they changed the 40, you know, so it kind of gives you a little scenery, for sure. But, well, as I was saying, I've got this clawfoot tub shower ring for the shower curtain ring. I'm painting it black. I'm using automotive paint. I went to my automotive supplier yesterday, did a video. Sam is the owner. Sam said he would give anybody that calls in from my channel a discount, and he'll ship you whatever paints or primers or clear coat to keep your lights, you know, the plastic on your lights. He has some clear coat designed for the lights that will keep it from yellowing and getting dull and dingy. And so anybody that gives him a call, that's World of Color in Hesperia. I'm sure you can Google it and get their phone number. I took the business card and showed it on my channel, on the video. But if you're not on a TV, it's hard to see. You could do a screenshot of it, then enlarge it, and you'll get the phone number off the business card from a cell phone that way. So where I'm showing the business card and the phone number on it, I lay it down and a screenshot of it, and then enlarging the screenshot, you'll be able to pull the number that way. Or quick and easy, World of Color, Hesperia, California. I'm just helping the guy out. You know, he gave me a break. He let me go in there and videotape. And Sam was really helpful. And he's looking forward to anybody that, you know, wants to buy any of his products. He's more than happy to send them out through the mail. And Yeah. So if you have anything, I've used this primer for switch plates in my house to change the color, and I did a little demo on it one day here. I've used this primer on my shower fixtures to change the color of them, and I have a video on this, and I use the automotive primer to do that. I'm using this chip guard paint. I'm going black to match the clawfoot feet on the tub that are black. So my shower ring will be black, and I'm using this chip guard paint. Yeah, thank you, Texas Life Julie, and thanks for being here. That I picked up from him. He gave me a break on the price, and he said he'd do the same for anyone that comes from my channel. Just tell him you come from my channel, and he makes that statement on this last video from yesterday, where I was doing that, where I was in there showing his shop and products that I was going to purchase. I'm looking for, well, I'm going to start that today. I'm out of space on my phone, or I may do it live, but live, I can't, it makes it more difficult to go live when I'm doing something that technical, so I wrestle with doing them live because of that. So, but I may go live again showing that, because I don't really have the storage on my phone to do it and then upload it. I'm out of storage. So I'm going to have to make some adjustments on that too, so I can do that. So I want a good quality video, you know, doing this with the potatoes. I guess as I'm talking, I could be covering them up. So I will be also put some regular brown paper in here, a coolant to help kind of keep everything cool. I don't have leaves to put in here, and put some paper in here because this summer it's going to get dry and hot, and it will help to hold the moisture. And that was something R.G. Homestead told me. R.G. Homestead really walked me through the process of how to do this when I was calling out for help, because I needed help and didn't really know anything about doing any of this. Like I said, I started a garden a few years ago. All the rabbits and squirrels ate up my starters I bought. And but prior to that, since I was a kid. And so this is kind of cool. I've been putting my coffee grounds out here. And RG mentioned that as well, but I kind of knew about grounds. But nonetheless, RG really walked me through this. RG Homestead. He doesn't have any videos that I know of on gardening. He should have some. That's for sure. Because RG knows what's going on. He could have a really great garden on his channel. Maybe he should do that. But nonetheless, yeah, so thanks to RG. With his help, these potatoes are going to come out really good, much better than what they would have. And I just seen another worm. Good. Another worm. Oh, look at this. I'm going to show you this one. This is like I've never seen worms here, ever. Look at this guy. So I'm dropping dirt everywhere. I've never seen worms out here. This must have come from the roses. From the roses. Because we didn't have worms. I mean, that is a night crawler. Catfish, here we go. No, I need all the worms I can get. I don't have time for that. I'd go buy night crawlers if I was going to go fishing. But anyways, I'm glad to see the worms. I should probably buy some worms and put them in here. I'm thinking about getting some maters. I say maters and taters. No, I'm thinking about getting some tomatoes and plant me some plants to grow potatoes, and then put this chicken wire around them. Then if I have to, with the chicken wire cage that I've got, I'll show you. It's going to go around it right here. Okay. Then I'll put paper around the bottom or plastic of some sort around it to keep the animals from being able to get through and come in and keep them protected. But in the meantime, I'm going to take this and stick this here, and then we'll give you an update on my guards. I've got potato guards. I've got soldiers over here. You want to see my soldiers? My soldiers. There's my soldier. I forget what I called him. Well, today he'll be Freddy the Turtle. He's my guard. There's my wise owl, you know, keeping it all straight and a watchful eye. And then we got, you know, Henry the Hippo right here, making sure, you know, everybody stays in line. And so these potatoes are in good hands, let me tell you. What's life without a little imagination? Okay. Now that we covered all our bases around here. So, yeah, so this was fun. So the next thing I'm going to be working on is going to be the shower curtain rod. I'm going to paint. And I need to get to that, not now, but right now, like as soon as I get off this live stream, I'm going to have to sand down the chromed finish with like a 220 and then spray on my primer and show all that. See, but if I was doing a pre-filming it, you know, I start the sanding process, show the sanding process, pause, finish the sanding process, and then start the priming process, show the priming process, pause, you know, so it's not so dragged out. And that's why I would prefer not live, because otherwise it's just dragged out. And even if like after the live stream, the person that's watching the video, they're not going to sit there and watch it from beginning to end. In most cases, they're going to catch the beginning. They're going to surf through to the end of that, check out the next section, surf through that, check out the next section, you know, which is okay, but you get a solid view if you pre-record it and you show enough of the beginning. Nice giraffe. Oh, yeah, that's my wife's animal in there. I'm going giraffe. What are you talking about, giraffe? Yeah, my wife has some animals like that. We have some apes that are kind of cool. Actually, we have quite a few. Yes, we have eagle, and we have several eagles. Some bears. You see the bears? Nice duck too. Maybe I should just go inside and show you guys around. That's funny. Oh, I can show you a chainsaw carving I did. I'll show you my chainsaw carving. You guys, from what you're saying, you probably like the looks of this. All right, first thing I'm going to show you. Now, this was my first. This is my second attempt at making a bear. This was supposed to be a bear in the beginning. This is my second one and only one The first one I would be embarrassed to show you. But this was supposed to be a bear. You tell me what it looks like. You ready? Okay, hold on to your seat. You're in for a ride. What's that guy look like? That was my first attempt at chainsaw carving a bear. See the bear claws? That was supposed to be bear claws. I'm a bear. Okay. Now, but what's that look like? Come on, don't be bashful. I know what it looks like. That looks like a not a possum. No, not an elephant. Elephant's over here. I haven't showed you the elephant yet. Raccoon. This is my Rocky Raccoon right here. Okay, this was supposed to be a bear. This is like my second attempt at making a bear, and he looks like a raccoon. So I finished it, and it was looking like a raccoon because of his face. Okay. If I painted him black and white here and give him the mask, he'd look just like a raccoon. I went ahead and did these cuttings into it to kind of finish it off with the raccoon look. All right. So I just went with raccoon as the end result. Now, the lighting isn't very good, but that's the elephant. There's the little ducks. Here's his baby elephant. Kind of cool. Right here. Cool pose. Okay. And then we have these polar bears. How cool is that with their cubs? And here's Papa over here keeping a watchful eye. And then we got Jesus in the middle, right there. Look at that. Last Supper. Got to have the caboose, there, And then the lighting on this giraffe isn't that good. There you go. There you go. There's the giraffe. And this is one of my favorites here. The eagle, which you can't see very good. And then this guy. Oh, there's a giraffe you'll like. Look at this. There's the giraffe right there. Yeah, my wife really likes these. This has got pictures on the giraffe. Look. You see like the leopard's tail right there? Or a zebra? Maybe that's a zebra. Yeah, that's a zebra painted in there. Isn't that cool? And then there's a zebra's face. See the zebra's face? And then you've got like leopards in here. See the leopard's coat? See the faces of the little bears or whatever they are right there? Pretty cool stuff, huh? Then the base. There's a zebra, or is that a zebra? Yeah, that's a zebra. Yeah, she really likes this stuff. I guess this must be a female thing. I mean, I like it too, but it's pretty unique. I'm not sure where she got that. Then there's your elk. That elk's kind of cool too. All right. Now my chainsaw carving I haven't done for a few years. I've got one that actually kind of looks like a bear. Actually, I've got two. Um, I've got one that looks really good. I was thinking about making it, turning it into a lamp. Where's it? Bear. Here's a bear. This is like my fourth bear attempt. I'll show you my. This was my fourth, and he actually looks like a bear. Okay, I'm going to show you him right now. There's my bear. He kind of looks like a bear, baby bear. Sort of. He's very rough. Very rough. This is my fourth attempt. But that's a better start anyway. That looks like a dog ear right there though. And this is going to be a lamp up here. There's the hole for the lamp. All right. And then this is going to get another table. It's going to come across here. It's going to get a second table on it. And this is going to, that's the base. That's a stump right there. Okay. I'll show you more project. I don't think you guys have seen this project. I've shown it. This project. It's a custom stump chair. That's my stump. All right. Now this is the chair part right here. Your back goes against this. You sit here. Your leg hangs down. Okay. And this goes on top of this. All right. Now for your viewing pleasure, I'm going to put it together so you can see what it looks like together. Okay. I've never seen nothing like this. This is just my idea, my creation. All right, got to get it positioned up here a little better so it don't look all cockeyed. All right, that's a little better. This isn't 100% correct, but you'll get the idea. Custom stump chair right there. Right there. Now this is going to be pushed back a little more. It's going to be straight when I'm done. But that's just to give you an overall visual of this custom stump chair. Okay. And then this down here is my footrest. This is part of a tree. Okay. And then this gets turned this way. And then your foot goes here while you sit on your stump. And your other foot can sit here, you know. So it's a footrest for your stump chair because it sits pretty high. Here, hold on. Hold on, I gotta show you. Now I gotta show you what she's gonna look like all together. Your sons might like to make one of these. They may have never thought of such a thing, but now if you show it to them, they'll go, "That's so cool! I gotta have one." They'll make one. All right, so I'm gonna set this on the ground where you can see it of what it's gonna look like. A better view. Okay, now we'll show you the setup. All right, here we go. I'm going to show you the setup. Okay, put it here. You're comfortable. All right, I'm going to all right, see, here we are. Here's this part. Okay, so you can lean back. Then I'll put your arm on here. You got an armrest. Okay. And you've got your footrest over here. All right. You're just kicking back, relaxing, chillaxing. See? Really, really comfortable. And I look forward to getting this finished. I got to mount it to the base. And I know my son would be good at that right now. He's too busy working himself crazy making it. Yeah. Well, this is something you do on the weekend. You know, you do this. Just split in half the seat. A big limb. And it was round. It's just been cut in half. And then here is like a little coffee table. It's a heart-shaped coffee table. I've got to get legs on. Okay. And here's a lamp base setup. Here's where it goes all the way through. This hole does. You just put your connections, your the wiring and everything in your hardware. And that's a lamp base. And then this here is like a dining table or a coffee table right there. All right. And just projects I got to get finished. And then this is a seat. It's cracked really bad, so I put a lot of oil, and it's prevented it from cracking. So those are my projects. I got to get the other stuff done first. That's why I haven't been either sitting. But so I'm looking forward to getting them finished. And what I plan on doing here, and I'll show you also, is tile, where you can take a piece of tile, format tile, and use it to make your own design. Okay? Like, you could take this and you could cut your own designs out of this, right? You can make a rectangle, then you can make a square, then you can make another rectangle, cut a rectangle out of it, see? And then make another square out of it, then do another rectangle, and you could create your own designs, okay? You could take this piece here and you could draw a triangle, okay? And then another triangle would go here, and do like another triangle that would go up and come back to here. And you could take a big piece of tile and create your design. You could use patterns. You take cardboard pattern, have the solid tape across the top of it, and then cardboard patterns, lay them on it, trace it out, and cut them out. And you can make your own tile designs for a bathroom or special pieces for your tiling, you know, that way as well. And I think to do a video on that, and I haven't just because I've got all this other stuff going on. So maybe I just need to do that in, you know, I just need to take the time to do that. That'd be kind of a little extra video. That's pretty well, thank you. I think I'm late on your comment. Appreciate you being here, Julie, Texas Life Julie, and Little Dumpling. Hopefully you get all that taken, straightened out there, the Little Dumpling, on your end. With all that stuff. Got to hold them accountable, that's for sure. So getting to this shower curtain. Well, see, I'll show you here really quick. This is just a foot tub. See, there's the black feet, and the shower ring's going to be up here in the air, and it gets mounted to the wall. All right. So this bathroom's blue, black, and white. The grout here on this custom niche accessory shelf is black. See? And so there's that trim I cut underneath there the other day. I showed you how I custom cut that. I still got to caulk that underneath there. But anyways, that's what I'm doing next. So we'll have the black feet. We'll have a shower ring up here above it with the shower curtain on it. And unfortunately, to do that, we're going to lose this setup to have a shower setup put on there. And so that's a drawback. But it's hard to use the handheld in here because you get water everywhere. So it's a pretty good swap or trade off as the end result. So I guess I need to end this live stream and get on the shower ring I'm talking about. I also had to make a piece for the shower ring. It was missing, and I'll show you the part I made. I was trying to videotape it, but it wasn't coming out that great when I was trying to videotape. So I had to delete video. But I took a pipe bender. I used 3/4 inch copper pipe. And you put it in, you partially bend it, then you grab and take another bite and partially bend it, and take another bite and partially bend it till you get it into a 90, or just a little bit past 90 degrees. And but I'll show you that piece I made for that. So, all right. I'm going to sign out, so thanks for being here. You might want to check my playlist, Untitling, training how to train your dog while eating, some things that may be of interest to a large portion of the viewing audience, as well as other videos. So, all right, bye for now. God bless. Take care. Look forward to hearing from you. And bye for now, and never give up, no matter what. Yes, thank you, Texas Life, Julie, for being here. And yes, we'll catch you on the rebound. Sure, if you have any new videos up, I guess I'll have to go to your channel and check that out. But you know, just if you're baking a cake, videotape it. If you're making fried chicken, videotape it. You know, show people how to do it. You know, why not? All right, so bye for now. God bless. Take care. And when you're feeling discouraged, never give up, because there's always a way. Always. We just got to find out what that way is. God bless and keep